What is up, Pistol Nation? Today we got 2 card combos that almost anyone can do, focusing on commons and uncommon cards only. We're not doing rares or we're not doing Plainswalker combos, just 2 basic card combos. And we start in with that. Alright, what is up, my friends? Pistol Nation. So we're going to start off with the dark deck, black deck, and we are almost at 900 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed this video. So the first combo we got is, I feel like this is a very basic combo, but maybe not everybody knows about it. What we're going to do is you're going to have the Druid skeletons, and you're going to have the Revered Demon. This 2 card combo is deadly. So the X right here basically means that it doesn't have a certain mana cost. It's basically what you want it to be. So you can summon as many skeletons per mana. So if you have 10 mana saved up, you can literally summon out 10 skeletons or 5 skeletons for 5 mana, so on and so forth. So if you're confused and you don't know what the X means, it basically means you choose the mana cost. We're going to go into training real quick, and I'm going to show you this combo in action. And as you can see, I got my X right here, I got my skeletons, and we got our demon. So don't worry about this, we're just trying to show off the examples. This is training. So right here, we're going to click this, and you got to hold it. And ready, we're going to summon a bunch. We're going to summon them all the way in the back though. So we got a whole bunch right here. We're swarming. Now we got enough. We're going to bring it here. We got to make sure we drop it on as many as we can. Bam. We just made our demon super jacked. We got an X6 right now, demon going in there. And let me tell you, this guy, he's super strong at X6 times 6. Man, he's going to, let's see what he does. I don't even have him powered up. He's a level 1, just so you know. He's not level 2. Or is he level 2? I don't think he's level 2. I don't even know. But you can see, single-handedly, with 6, he just went and steamrolled it. No problem. All right, for our second combo, check my notes. We got the zombie apocalypse plus the Druid skeletons. But one more thing I want to just touch on with the Revered Demon is you could basically use any low mana unit that summons a lot. So you could also use the Hedron Scouts because they only cost 1 and they summon 3. So you could get 3 sacrifices for him that way too. So there's a lot of different combos with him. Just feed him low mana, lots of creatures, and you're good to go. But this other combo is really good. Zombie Apocalypse and the Skeletons. So basically what you're going to do is, that's the wrong one, is you're going to have your Skeletons. You can summon as many as you want. I don't have the Zombie Apocalypse unlocked, but I figured this is a good combo to just talk about. I can't really show it off because I don't have the other card, but you're going to summon your Druid Skeletons, a bunch of them, as many as you can. You'll unlock this at rank 5. It's an uncommon, though. It's not too hard to pull. That's why I figured I'd include this one. So it zombifies allied creatures in the selector range. An allied zombie will be summoned when a zombified creature dies. Plainswalkers cannot be zombified. So basically what it does is, you'll see here, as your people are about to die, you'll just drop this thing and they come back alive. So basically what you'll do is you'll just summon all your skeletons, and then right as they're like about to die or right before they're going to die, just drop this spell on them and they'll all come back. It's almost like having Druid skeletons twice. So if you got 5 out there, then you're going to get 5 more after they die. Not skeletons, but you know what I mean, you'll get zombies. Combo 3 for the Black Undead. So again, we're using our Druid skeletons again. They're really strong. They combo well with stuff. This one right here is rank 6. You're gonna have to rank up a bit to get this card, but again, it's only uncommon, so it's not too hard to get. What this does is it's a spell, Rise from the Grave, so it sacrifices allies to summon Druid skeletons in front of the enemy's main guardian. Summon more skeletons as more allies are sacrificed. So basically what you could do is you could summon a bunch of your skeletons already, like 8, 9, 10, whatever. And what you can do with this is this will actually work as a teleport for them. Right? Because what it does is, well, I'll show you the preview. So it has some units out there, and as you can see, it drops it, and it teleports them right to the front main guardian. So what you could actually do is you could literally drop like 10 skeletons in the back, get a good push going, and you could even drop a few more like small units with them. And then you can use that to basically teleport all 10 of those skeletons that you just summoned, plus whatever you have grouped up, right to the main guardian. And it's crazy. It's basically like a teleport. So I think that's such a good combo that you guys should try out. All right, now moving on to the combos with the red fire deck. So this is a pretty little one. It's a bit interesting, and you have to time this kind of right. We have the Vexing Devil paired up with the Shock. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to summon the devil. He moves fast. There's two of them. They move fast, so you got to be very careful. Like, you got to time this right. And what they do is they run to the enemy and self-destruct. So what you could do is, you don't want them to get destroyed before they reach the enemy. So what you'll do is you'll combo these two. So you'll have them start to charge, and then you got to time it right. You want to shock the enemy. So not only will it do damage, but it will stun them. The stun is very important. You're going to stun them, which is going to give the Vexing Devil, the Vexing Devils, more than one, you're going to give them more time to reach the enemy so they can suicide and just blow them up and do tons of damage. So let's see if I could try and get this in action and show you guys and girls. All right, so here we are. We're in training. We got it on normal, level 5, just so I could show this off. This combo is kind of hard to pull. So I was trying to wait for like a group of enemies to get summoned. So right here, let's see. I'm going to drop. All right, we'll try it on this guy. We're going to drop the demons in the back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop this lightning right now. Bam, get that stun, and then see how they get that little bit of stun gives the demons time to run up and, you know, self-destruct. All right, here we go with our second combo for fire. This one is a little bit unorthodox, so to speak, and it is kind of expensive. We're going to be using two high ones. We're going to be using our Howling Golem. This is colorless, so you could use this in any deck. And they're going to be using our red Hell Rider. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to summon this guy, Howling Golem. He melee attacks only buildings. He moves slow, but he has high attack and HP. So we're going to kind of have him like tank a little bit. And then we got the Hell Rider, which melee attacks buildings only, jumps to an encountered building to inflict AoE ground damage and stun. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have him go up front. We're going to summon the Hell Rider behind him. Now, when the enemy drops a bunch of troops to try and combat the Howling Golem, because he's only going to attack the building, he's not going to attack any of the troops, so he's just going to keep eating damage. What's going to happen is the Hell Rider, not only it attacks the buildings only, but it does an AoE ground damage and stun. So all the enemy troops that are around it are going to get AoE damaged and stunned. So pairing these two together, it'll help, you know, defeat some of those enemies if they get swarmed. So let's jump into an example. Training mode right here. We got our 5 and we got our 4. We're going to drop our Golem right here. We're going to go to the top. See if we can show this off. We're going to let him get a little bit deep, and then they're gonna damage him. That's okay. We're gonna drop our Hell Rider though. We want it basically when they try and stop us right here. When we're right on their tower, that's what we're gonna do. So if they didn't drop anything, see that ground, that stun right there? That's what we want to do. When they drop a whole bunch of enemy troops right there to try and combat that, that's when you want to drop it so your demon gets that AoE jump damage. It's hard to really show off because it's very like specific, but I'm trying to like show you guys and girls the best I can. All right, now moving on to the white deck. Our first combo, we have the Howling Golem, again colorless, but we have that paired up with the Honor of the Pure. So what this does is it increases the attack speed and move speed of allies within the target. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to buff our Golem, right? Because he moves slow, but he has high attack and HP. So there's a couple different ways you could do this. You could use it. You can use the Honor of the Pure spell for the move speed, strictly for the move speed, just to get him to move faster. Or you could just use it for the attack speed, right? And just have him just go crazy and just go ham on the damn buildings. But if you kind of position it in a certain way, you can actually benefit from both the speed and the move speed and attack speed. If you kind of place it in between so that it speeds him up just a little bit to get there closer, and then he still gets the attack. So we'll jump into an example right now. So we got our golem. We're going to drop our golem right here, and then we have our spell. Now our spell is like this big, right? So if we drop it probably like right there, you see, we'll get the benefit of the move and the attack speed. So we kind of want to drop it like right here, and we want to make sure like, all right, there we go. Look how fast he moves, and then he just starts pounding on it. Now see, he didn't get the full value of it because it's a very, very fast spell. So we only got like the move speed boost. We didn't really get the attack speed. If you want to wait for him to get a little closer when he's like about to hit it, then you could drop it and you'll get that full like attack speed. It's very like timing. The timing is so important in this game. And when you do your combos, you've got to like do your combos perfectly on time to really like make them effective. Our second white combo is Knight of New Benali. I can't say these names. I can't read. And we got the barracks. So we're gonna pair these two up. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the barracks all the way in the back so it generates more soldiers. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the knight, and the knight is also gonna summon an archer in the back. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this big front line followed by the big knight who's got some decent HP, and then the archer in the back to snipe. So let's jump into a quick little example. All right, so here we go. We got a drop. We're gonna drop the barracks all the way in the back, right here, back as far as we can. So there we go. We got our units pushing, and I'm gonna let two more come out, and we're gonna drop our knight. So here we go. We got ourselves a nice little push here. We got 1, 2, 3. We got the two in the front. We got him, and look, he's just gonna keep summoning archers. So basically the barracks got destroyed very fast. But you can see we got this nice push going up top. Look at this. See, they were like we let the two little barracks guys be like tanks basically. We got 4 archers now with him. Them archers are putting out damage right now on the thing. You see? It's a pretty nice little combo. What is this? The third combo. I'm almost losing track. Third white combo we got is Honor of the Pure plus the spectral the spectral. I'm just gonna call it the spectral because I'm all over the place right now. I'm just having too much fun laughing. So we got the spectrals and we got the Honor of the Pure. I hope you guys and girls are laughing. I hope you're having a good time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buff the spectrals. They die very fast. Their lifespan is 5 seconds. So we're not worrying about the HP. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to have them take down a big tank. And we're going to buff them with the spell. So they're going to burn the hell out of the tank. Now let's jump into an example. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the whites. The spectral guys. And then we're just going to boost them. So I'm going to drop them right here. And as soon as they get summoned, there we go. We're gonna go like this, buff them, and they're just gonna absolutely just smash people. They did pretty good, not bad, but it's hard. Like, it's hard to show an example. Like, you want more of it. It's more for like a tank. So if they summon the like a tank that straight goes for your towers, that's a good way to like stop the tank. Moving on to green, we got our green combos. This is a very simple, basic one. All you need is Baloth, this big guy who attacked buildings. He's pretty insane. This is one of the like strongest cards you could get in the game, like for like early on players. And Giant Growth. It's a spell. So what the spell does is, in the target area, Giant Growth increases the max HP and the size of the target. So it makes their HP like ridiculous. So we're just gonna buff the hell out of this guy. His HP is already over 7,000. Well, guess what? We're gonna bust it up even more. So let's jump into a quick little example. All right, right off the bat, we got the cards we need. We're gonna drop our Baloth, our giant killer right here. He's gonna go right here. And then we're gonna drop this spell when he gets a little bit closer. We're going to wait for him to charge, and then we're going to drop this spell right here. Come on, big boy. All right, we're going to drop it right now. And there we go. We get the HP increase, and he just goes ham on the damn thing. So, and it makes him huge. You know, it's not too bad. He's low level. He's, you know, again, this is just an example. You're going to have other troops. Trust me, it's going to work out a lot better. Don't think that, oh my God, I just got wrecked, that it didn't work out. Like, I'm just trying to show you examples of how to play the cards. You're going to be playing a way more competitive, and you're going to have other troops with him. You're not going to have him pushing out alone, obviously. Another cool little combo you can do with the green, using the Hornet Nest. Now, what this is a building that periodically summons units. Summons Hornets. The Hornets are very weak. Now, what you can do with this, though, is you can pair this up with, like, the Bailuth, the big boy, or your terrain elemental. And I'm going to give you an example, and I'm show you what I mean. You can summon the building, and then basically what you're going to do is you're going to summon this as almost like the tank. The enemy's troops are going to basically focus on the big tanks, whatever one you put out there, and then these are just the Hornets. They're just going to kind of keep gradually building up and building up and building up. Now again, if your opponent has like a fireball or something to AoE damage, like I said, they could just easily take it out. Everything is counterable in this game. Well, for the most part. I think there's maybe like one card or two cards that really are very hard to counter. But I'll show you a little example of what I mean. So I'm going to let my mana build up a little bit more because this is kind of a costly combo, so to speak. So we're going to drop our Hornet all the way in the back corner right here. It's going to summon generate, and we're going to drop this behemoth right here. I'm just going to call him the behemoth right here. And watch this. We're going to get like a nice little push, and then we're going to drop our terrain elementals. Now, he's going to focus this, and here we go. As you can see, the Hornets are just going to keep building up. The Hornets are just going to keep building up and building up and building up. And that's what you want to do with, like, when you have these, like, summoning buildings, because they're very weak. If you don't have a tank for them, then they're just going to get destroyed very easy. You got to have, like, a big tank go out in front, and then you want the buildings that summon the units to build up. You just want to, like, have them get built up and spammed out. So that's a nice little example. I hope it makes sense to you guys. Now it is the blue deck, the last but not least blue decks combo. We have Wargate, which lets you basically open up a portal and it lets you summon anything excluding planeswalkers and buildings onto the battlefield. So you're going to pair Wargate with your colorless Howling Golem. So basically what we're going to do is he's very slow, and we're going to put the Wargate right up on somebody's tower, and then we're going to summon the Howling Golem right on the tower to get maximum damage out on the building. Again, Wargate is so broken. Wargate is such a good spell. If you can get this early on in the game, this is such a good spell. You can basically the Wargate combos with so many different cards. So many different cards. It's insane. So let's just jump into a quick example. All right, here we are out on the battlefield. We're going to drop the summon gate right here on this top tower. We got to wait for it to open up. Once it opens up, we're going to drop, bam, we're going to drop our golem right there. Now look at that. He just starts wailing on it, and it's like you could drop anything. I mean, you could combo anything with the War Golem. Anything that's slow but does a lot of damage to the towers, combo it with the Wargate for blue, and you just go crazy on the towers. Very strong, very strong. All right, another nice little combo for blue we have is Hysterical Blindness. Now, you can kind of pair this up with a bunch of different cards. What it does is it blinds enemy creatures, planeswalkers within the target area for a short duration. Blinded creatures cannot attack and move in random directions. So what you want to use this for is if you have a single target damage dealer that gets swarmed by a bunch of enemies, use the Hysterical Blindness to basically disperse their big group, right? If they have a big group of like 3 or 5, they drop like 5 skeletons on you. And let's say you have your Haunted Guardian out, or you have something like the Walking Ballista. This only attacks one unit, doesn't have AoE damage. The same with this guy. He only attacks ground units. He only attacks one at a time. If he's going to get overwhelmed, drop the blindness on them, And what it'll do is it'll make it so they can't attack. They'll go all over the place. And then it'll just make it a lot easier for them to take them out one by one. They're weak against numbers, but they're very strong, like straight up one-on-one. So what you want to do is you'll have a group come at you. You drop the blindness. It's going to send one, let's say 3. It'll say one guy over here. It'll send one guy in this direction. It'll send one guy in another direction. Now your haunted guardian can go in, smash out the one, and then the other one's he can smash out the next one, and it lets him take all 3 of them out one at a time, basically. So that's a nice little combo. All right, my friends, that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Remember, pistol whip that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more mobile gaming. We're gonna do more videos on this, and please don't attack me in the comment section. This was basically just tried to do the most basic 2-card combos. I know there's a ton of more combos out there. I'm sure there's a ton that I missed. So if you guys and girls have some combos that you use that I didn't mention in the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and basically just, you know, let's try and help each other out. Let's not attack each other, right? I think like too many people attack the content creators on YouTube, whatever kind of game they do. People are always like, you know, they're very judgmental, and they look for like the littlest things just to bitch and complain about, like, oh my god, you forgot this combo, or you didn't mention this combo, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. I think that's stupid. We're all here to play the game. We're all here to enjoy the game. So let's enjoy the game, and let's have fun together, and let's help each other out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here making these videos to help you guys and girls out that play the game and enjoy the game, so that you can have more fun with it, right? And it's the same thing for me. I don't know everything about this game, and maybe there's something that you know that I don't know about. So leave a comment down below, or you can help me out. We can help each other out. Maybe you could give me some ideas of videos. Maybe there's some exploit that you learned about and you want me to make a video on it. Let me know. Like, it's very simple. It's just, you know, don't be hating on people. Like, the hating and stuff, I think is so stupid. And I'm like, I feel like I'm one of the people who get the most hate in the comment section on a lot of my videos, because people are just like, oh my god, you talking about this and that, and it's crazy. I'm just here to make videos and try and help people. Sometimes I forget things. Sometimes I make mistakes or something, but we all in it to learn together. So we here to enjoy the game. That's what we're here. So enjoy the damn game. Stop being so judgmental and have fun. I will see y'all in the next video.